Okay folks, this will be a challenging one. I found this by the side of the road and gave it a quick clean, a quick wipe over with some antiseptic spray and paper towel. Let's see how this looks. It still feels a bit grubby, but at least I got the worst of it off. But it's something interesting anyway. Hear the birds in the yard. Not yard, out in the neighbourhood. It's really nice to hear the sound of nature. I don't know how this is going to fit. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a Nike branded soccer ball. I think it's a soccer ball. It has some other stuff printed on it, team and pitch, but we're interested in the Nike logo, of course. So I'm just going to turn it around and try to grab it. Fortunately, it's flat. It makes it easier to grab, but I don't think I'm going to fit it properly on the dock, under the dock feeder for the... Actually, it should fit. It should work. I'm just trying to line it up nicely. It's up there. I wonder what I'm doing. I meant to put the Nike symbol logo face down. Oh, there's another Nike logo. There's two of them. Interesting. I didn't notice that when I picked it up. I didn't notice. I thought it only just had one logo. One Nike logo. I didn't notice. Interesting. It's amazing how things like that happen. Okay, let's get going. So I didn't know there was two Nike logos. It's a bit dusty. It feels a bit gritty. Yuck. It's yucky. It's where it's been, but I actually quite like the look of the colour of that. The colour looks brilliant. I do think maybe I should turn it. I didn't put it on the glass properly, but it looks really nice. Just wondering how I'm going to do it. Why I didn't get it around. Trying to make it line up the way it should. So we're just going to put it on the glass again and try and see what we get. So there we have it. We've got the Nike logo looking. I do wonder if this is going to be the one we're going to work with. That looks really nice the way it's there. So that's that side there, and that's that side. So they both would work the same way. So I don't know if this is going to be any good to keep. I don't know whether I'll throw it or donate it, but it was on the side of the road. Going to go at 200. Okay, let's get our master copy, and we're going to use that as our piece. Gonna think maybe we could stretch it. I mean, maybe horizontally. I think maybe we're gonna make it 150 by 140. I don't know how that's going to work. But basically, yeah. I'm going to just put it up here. This is a tricky one, folks. But it's an interesting piece. Just getting a bit shaky, folks. I do hate it when I shake. I do think the vertical is too much. I do feel it's actually going to leave it on that. Stuff it. See how we go. My intuition's telling me, folks. Yeah, that looks interesting. That looks really interesting. Got that vertical looking good. That's a good question if we're going to maybe enlarge it more along the horizontal. But it looks interesting nonetheless, this logo. I actually thinking maybe that one looked better, but this one we want to keep the logo as it would normally be. So maybe, I don't know how big we're going to make the horizontal. 170, and we're going to make this, keep that at 140. Yeah, that looks interesting. We got that looking a bit more elongated. And we got the Nike symbol or the trademark looking interesting. I don't know if this is going to be, we're going to run with it. We're going to run with it, I think, folks. I've never done a soccer ball, so this is a new one. The good thing about this soccer ball is the panels, the little panels make it easier to photocopy, of course, because they're nice and flat, or semi-flat, you could call it. I don't know why this was being thrown out. It feels flat. Maybe there's something wrong with it. But a lot of people do throw things out that shouldn't be thrown out, which is a real shame. Like another demo I did about a couple of weeks ago involved a tennis racket in near mint condition, except for the case. And I got really angry at the owner of that tennis racket, so I made a big racket over that. But it's a real racket when people throw things out that are still usable. People are just like that these days, really wasteful, consumerist types. I don't know the story behind this. I saw the person who was putting the stuff out on the side of the road to be collected. She seemed really nice. She even gave me a bag to put. She said there'd be more stuff on the side of the road later on, and I just was glad to have this. Anyway, looks a bit minimalist, but it's got impact. I think now we can call this demo quits.